How's it going, guys? Englishtwist, I take assist. Thanks for joining me today and for showing me your support. As you can see, I've got my Insignia 5 megapixel camcorder in front of me, and that can only mean one thing. I'm finally doing that long anticipated user/hardware review on this little puppy. Well, I want to say thank you for all your comments and your PMs. They've been marvelous. You've been sending me lots of questions about this thing, and hopefully I've answered them. No, that wasn't my pet Wookie, that was actually my phone. I had a text message. Yeah, sorry about that. You've been sending me lots of messages and private messages, talking to me on the Twinkle and Twitter, and hopefully I've been... Let me turn this off. Hopefully I have managed to get around to you, but in response to all those questions, I want to hopefully justify my responses in this video today. Okay, I'm going to mix up the pros and cons as we go along, because obviously I want to give you my exact opinions, what I'm thinking of it as of right now. I have been using my camera for, what is it now? I haven't checked my videos. I think I uploaded it about 5 days ago, so almost a week. I've been using it for almost a week, and if you want to really check out the camera quality, the filmmaking ability, check out my videos essentially after I did the partial unboxing of this product, because from there on, that's when I used this camera to make my videos. Obviously, just prior to that, I was using what I'm using right now, my Olympus stylus, which is a great camera for taking pictures and for doing, simple film footage like I'm doing right now. But unfortunately, it doesn't have a lot of the capabilities that this does as far as on-the-spot filmmaking, because obviously there's a difference between a camcorder and a camera. All right, they both have their own assigned purposes. Okay, and well. Like I say, for the actual camera quality, check out my videos. In my opinion, they are very good quality movies. I mean, if you can see through there, I know this is a fairly biased view, but if you can see camera through camera, it is actually a very good. Does pick up good color quality. Also, as you can see with this swiveling screen, it also helps you, especially when you're doing like these YouTube videos, to change your angle at the same time as actually seeing your seeing the object that's actually in focus at that time. One negative, to be back on that, you can't actually stand this up without a tripod. You've actually got to be holding it, unfortunately. Like, say if I wanted to just leave it freestanding, obviously with the weight of the screen, it doesn't allow itself to stand up on its own. And you think, oh well, you could lay it down and film it like that with the screen, but as you can see, we're side on right now, so unfortunately that doesn't really work out for you. It does, however, work out if you are watching film. You can lay it on its side and watch the video footage that you've done. Just sit it down like that, tilt the screen, and go ahead and watch your film footage, which is very useful. The files that you the films that you produce on this little camera, upload straight onto your computer by using the USB cable. I can literally just go into this camera from my computer, download the file that I've got on here. It's a AVI file. Obviously JPEG files are actually that's related to the camera photography portion of the camera. If you want to use this as a camera, it does have the 5 megapixel capability, so it's not at the actual par of a lot of the more modern a lot of photography equipment out there right now. Like this stylus has a 10.1 megapixel, so it's slightly behind, but like I say, it's not actually for taking pictures. If you want a picture taking piece of equipment, you want to buy a camera. This is for strictly really for making films, and it does a very good job at that, and you guys can either concur or beg to differ on my opinions, because like I say, check out my videos and see the quality for yourself. Now, something that this camera that I'm using right now, this stylus, doesn't have is the ability to change your focus. you know, while I'm making a film with this, I can just flip the notch right there, and boom, right there I'm in macro mode, so I can get really close. Or if I'm looking at something far away, I just flip the notch and I can change it on the fly, so I haven't got to worry about that. It has a very responsive zoom, and so you can zoom in and out, and it does that very responsively. You can do that in film. As far as the user operation with this phone, you just have to simply press their little pictured icons on there. As you can see right now, I'm filming, so it does flash up in the corner. You do have to listen out for that little recording sign and for the beep, because if you're like me and you don't really pay attention and you like to speak into the camera itself, you know, if you didn't hear that little beep, you can be caught off guard when making the film, and you find that you weren't actually filming. You know, that might sound silly to you, but I've actually done that a couple of times now, where I've been thinking that I was filming, and then this actually has like an automatic sleep. So if you left it on and you didn't turn it off and you weren't actually filming, it will just turn off. So you know, that's a good thing, you know, in certain respects. It's not so good if you're actually trying to position it up and get it all ready and it turns off on you and you got to turn it back on again. But that's no big deal. That's an easy fix. That's just if you're lazy, then it's a problem. But like I said, it does the 720p HD, so you can actually go ahead and film in high quality. You obviously get the widescreen, like you just press these little arrows right here. You got the up and the down arrows. The bottom one actually changes the configuration for HD, see how it goes to widescreen, and you press the top ones to, if you want to put the light on. Can you see how the light just came on? I won't flash it too much, but that's very cool. It also has a flash ability. You can also reduce the red eye. That's all functioned by this top button. It's actually very easy to use, this camera, guys. I didn't even really use the user manual. I just wanted to check a few things out, just for my own personal information. There was nothing that I really needed to find out about this thing. It does have a very cool little function. You know, it's very easy. Just if you're in the film like I am right now, you just press this little OK button here. It's all in one button. It's the zoom, and also, you know, it scrolls to select the icons. You do the resolution, you can change it, you know, press OK, and then you've got this little back button right here. It has all the different options. You have the HD, the D1, just below VG and QVG, and press OK to exit. Like I say, press the OK to go back into that, and then you use these scroll buttons. There's your camera mode. If you're in the camera, you know, it has pretty much the same steps. You can do 2-in-1 pictures, which means you can take two pictures of the same, you know, pictures of the same thing and merge them together, which is very cool. You can put a frame around your picture. You have the flash, the self timer, change the sharpness, the white balance, multi-snap, so it will take, you know, obviously rapid pictures. You have the backlight, night mode, which is obviously with the camera. What else do we have? Also has like an dictaphone, you know, right here, the dictaphone with a little mic. It's very easy, user-friendly, this camera, guys. You can use it quite simply. And also you got your display, your sound, you can do the time, the format. Right now I've got a 4 GB. It has the I'll pull this out of here for you. You can see on the back here you got the battery, and I've got my memory card in here. This is quite tricky to get out of here. And I've also found, guys, that with as you can see, it supports the SDHC. See with this camera I'm using right now, I can't zoom in on that with the macro, which obviously I can actually do with my camera. But see, it doesn't really help at all with the quality. Okay, we put that in there. Slips, oh, steady, get a grip. Okay, there we go. The battery takes a good 3 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours to really get on full charge, and you probably get about, I don't know, about 2 hours of film time. Yeah, it all depends on how much you're using it. You know, obviously it sucks up the battery, because there's no other means of using this camera without actually having the screen open. You've got to actually have it open to actually make the film. You know, with some cameras, to help the battery, you can look through the little hole and pan around with that. Well, this, you've got to have the screen open. Like I said, the battery